Anglo-Saxon warrior destined to be a champion for the ages and a national treasure for all time.
Hey everybody, hope you are doing well. Most of you probably have today off. I know I do. So last night, out of complete boredom, because the dogs are out here terrified because of all the explosions, I was trying to figure out this game Street Fighter, which is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful game to look at. But to play it, if you've seen some of the reviews and some of the things are really good. Some of the things are... it's not very friendly to play, I would say. So I wanted to kind of work on something a little different. And I figured I'd do it live. And where I could play it kind of solo. And at least make it, you know, a little bit exciting by taking out a majority of the rules that kind of... You know, listen, I've never designed a game, and I'm not going to claim that I ever will be able to do anything intelligent. And I know Angry Joe is a big video game guy, and he designed this, and it's beautiful. He got exactly what he wanted out of it. For me, I just think there are just certain things that I can do with this that maybe might fit my type of style of stuff. I think that's basically the way to put it. Make it a little bit more friendly for the soloist and so forth and so on. Now, I've seen some of the solo rules, but I wanted to bash my head against the wall with some of the stuff. But this game is absolutely... I mean, this is everything. If you are a Street Fighter fan, this is just something that's way up your alley. And, of course, the chat isn't working, so why don't I fix that real quick. We'll do this like we always do. There we go. Go to that. Pull that off. Sorry, guys. One dunk. How are you, Ken? How are you? Let's put that over there, and then we minimize it. Oh, the mouse decided to work today. Nice. All right. So, you know, I don't expect, you know, a lot of views. This is a last minute thing, or as much input as I could. Old Dunk, how are you? And we'll just see where we can take this. So let me just show you how gorgeous this game is. I still get dried out. Over top, I mean, the components are like ridiculous. These all come hand painted. Everything is fantastic on this. We got Ryu on this side and Zangief on this side. They're going to be facing each other, and it's 2 out of 3 falls, folks. Okay, so we'll see what happens in the round and how balanced we can make this. I'm going to be using a D6 in this to some degree, and you'll see why with some of the things that I'm kind of working on. I may stop and scratch my head because certain things may work or may not work. And you may want to use this, you may not. But these are not the rules for the game. I want to make that perfectly clear to anybody watching this. This is some stuff that I'm messing around with and trying a little bit different to try to make this a little bit more solo friendly and you know, something that'll work for me. I think the regular rules are not horrible, but it does get a little out of hand a bit. So this is my interpretation of what I want to do, and you know, some of the things I'm working on. Let's give you a couple different looks so you can just see how. I mean, look at those models. I mean, those are just glorious, right? Right? And then from this end, you know, I mean, just, I mean, really? Let's adjust this a little bit. There we go. And then we'll just come in here. There we go. All right, there we go. So you can see it a little bit better. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Ryu goes first. 4, 5, 6. All right, looks like our big boy's going to go. Now, I'm going to come over to one of the, let's go over here. So, I want you to take a look at his card, because we're going to use everything on this card. He has a movement of 2, and he has a health of 27. His Ultra, okay, that's something we're going to be working on. He's going to get a 5 attack dice. He's going to do a stun 2. Now, I'll show you what that is going to do, and throw 1. And I'm going to work on that a little bit. You may re-roll up to 2 attack dice with this attack. Oh, that's pretty nasty. All right. All right. And then over here, Ryu. Of course, he has Hadouken. It has a range of 1 to 8. 5 attack dice. This attack deals 1 additional damage for each space in between Ryu and the defender. He moves 3, so he's quicker, but he has a lower health of 25. All right, so let's see what we can do with this. All right, so let's go up top. Now, the way I'm going to do this, okay, is, let's go up here, is they're both going to draw 2 cards each, and they can only pick 1 to use, okay? And it really depends how far, or if they have any kind of range or anything like that. And then I'll show you how we'll work everything out. So he is going to move, and I'm going to let them move diagonally, whatever they want to do. He's going to go 1, 2. Okay, gets a free movement. He's going to draw 2 cards. Okay, and we're going to look at these cards and see what they do. All right, these are not going to do anything. Free action. Move Zaneth to a space adjacent to an opposing character. Well, he could do that, but I don't think that would be smart, especially with Ryu going next. So there's nothing here. So if he doesn't play a card, Ryu is just going to take and discard 2 cards. Now this could hurt a little bit because some of these cards have different types of attacks. So let's just take a look. Like this had a 3 attack or a 2 attack, with a range from 2 to 5, or a range of 2. So even though he was going to use these as a defense, he has to discard these. And you're going to keep those face down off to the side. Now it's going to be Ryu's free move. And he's going to move 3. 1, 2, and 3 to get right in front of Xanoff, because he wants to fight. We're going to take a look at his 2 cards, and he has an event that's not going to help him, but he does have an attack, and that's going to be range 2 to 4, which he's well within. Okay, edge +1. Well, let's take a look at edge, what they call that. I think we're going to ignore that. What we're going to do, it says knock back 1, so they'll be able to knock him back 1 space if he hits him with it. So he's going to use 2 attack dice. So he's not going to use this card. He's going to discard this card, and he's going to put this card face down. All right. Xanoff, on the other hand, is going to, and the way we're going to do this is that every card that he pulls, he is going to get defense dice. Okay? So he can use either one of these. It doesn't matter. He's going to discard this, and he's going to use 2 defense dice. All right, and the way this is going to work, they are going to roll 2 dice apiece because they're going to flip over their cards, and he's going to attack for 2. And even though this says attack, he uses any dice modifier as long as it's up there for defense. I think that works. Now, anything that he gets in attacks over. Now, the attacks, how they work, and I'm going to show you up here. We're going to use the actual thing here. Critical would be 2. He'll get 1. So he's looking for fists. So Ryu's looking for fists. And Zangrief is looking for shields. And we will have the gain meter here, which starts at 1, which makes no sense to me. Where's the 0? Okay. If ever it fills up to 8, that they will be able to use their power. Okay. Whenever they want to. They don't have to use their power. Okay. They can keep it fully charged until they decide to dissipate it. They will announce it, and then he will pull 2 cards to try to defend against it. But 5 on whatever dice he may have here may not be enough. So he's going to attempt it. He's within range. He's going to roll. Let's see what he gets. Oh, double critical. So that's 4. Okay. Now he's going to try to block, which I don't think he can. He gets 2 shields. That's not enough. So that's 4 versus 2. So he is going to take 2 damage, and he's going to get knocked back 1. All right, I think that works so far. I'm going to discard the card. And because the card was a success, okay, we could use, if he wanted to press his attack, he could, but he doesn't know what he's going to be using underneath here. So he would draw 1 card and try to match either a blue or a red to press his attack. All right, let's try that. Oh, he gets a blue. So now he would get 3 dice. Okay? And he would get to draw 1 card. So he's already 2 damage, and he's trying to press it, and he gets 4. Now, he's got to pay for doing that, I think. And this is just my thought. If he wants to press it, and he gets 3 dice, and if he defeats the secondary attack, he takes no damage. That would be actually pretty neat to do. All right, so he would get 4, and he gets 3. Let's see if that works. So he's already +2. All right, and we can use our little die here to keep track of that. +2, because that would be a combo. He's got 1 here. And he easily stops it. Now, they would get these power-ups no matter what, I think. I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, because that's the way we can go combo. But if the combo ever gets blocked in the middle of the combo, no damage is taken. So, out of this, he gets 1 charge. Okay, so that's 1 since it's on 1. And he gets 2. Okay. Oh my god, first of all, these dials are horrible. So he's up to 2. Alright, so now it is Zangrief's turn. 5. Okay, there we go. Alright. So let's get all this out of the way. These cards get discarded. So none of the ability, anything that he did does not go because he tried to go combo. He should have just stayed and took the 2 damage. Now my man here has 2 movement. He's going to move right up on Ryu. Alright, let's take a look at this. Now let's go from this angle. There we go. And he's going to draw 2 defense dice. Now maybe if you go defense first, that makes more sense. Well, since these both have 3, he's going to use that for 3. For 3. And then, of course, Zangrief is going to use 3 attack here. He's not going to use this because this is more a defender thing. So these event cards we can use for defense to some degree. All right, then they would turn over. All right, let's go up top. I mean, I could be making this harder than it needs to be, but I think this works. Okay, so 3 dice versus 3 dice. In defense, he's going to roll. Oh, he does get a charge up. Or should we make the charge up only on the attack? I don't know. I think you can charge up on the defense. So he has 1 defense. He is going to hit. Let's see how many times. Ooh, that's a critical. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4. 4 versus. No. You can get knocked down pretty quick here. So that's going to be 4. He absorbs 1, so that's 3 damage that he's going to do to Ryu. Does he want to press it? No. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. No combo for him. All right. So Ryu's down to 22. All right. Then these get discarded. Oh, did that have any kind of special ability? Yes, it did. It knocks him back 1. So we could decide where he's going to go. He's going to go back 1 there. Okay. If ever they get knocked back into this. Oh, actually, you know, the way I wanted to do it was knock back and then D3. Okay. If you have 1, then you would roll 2 dice at D3, and that's how many you would go. So that's 4. So 1, 2. So he gets knocked back 2, and he go 1, 2. If you ever knock them back into, well, you can knock them back any way you want. I think you go 1, 2. Try to keep them out of range a little bit. If they ever go into anything, they're going to take an additional damage for hitting something. I think that's the way to do it. All right, this makes sense. All right, I kind of like this. All right, so that goes into the discard. His thing went into the discard. Now it is Ryu's turn. Hold on, I have to take a sip here. Again, I'm messing with rules and trying something different, trying to make this a little more solo friendly. And maybe if you want to play the game yourself, you know, keep it kind of simple too. You may be in desperation and want to try a massive combo to try to take somebody out. All right, so they're both at 2 power-ups. He's going to draw 2 cards. Even though this says defense, he can use it for offensive. Free action, draw 3 cards, then discard 2. Okay, so he could play this card and draw 3 on an attack. All right. He's going to move 2, which means he's going to move 1 and then 2 and hope for a range thing. He's going to draw, and he's going to take a defense of 2 dice no matter what. They would turn over and reveal. He would say, I have 2 defense dice, and he says, I'm going to play this. I'm going to draw 3 cards and then pick from one of those cards. So he's going to draw 3 and pick the best one that's going to work for him. And that is going to be an attack of 2. And he can charge 2. Yeah, we can use that too if we wanted to. So he's going to come up and he's going to try to hit him for 2. He's going to get 2 dice. He's going to get 2 dice. Alright, let's try it. He attacks. Oh, he misses completely. But he rolls his defense. And you roll regardless because he got a heat up there. So he's up to 3. Alright, so that would be that. And that comes across. You discard these 2 cards. Then he's on defense, so we're going to pull 2 cards there. And then we're going to pull 2 cards here. And this is an attack 3, range 1. Dash would mean that he can move up to. Yeah, because if he's out of range, he can do that. Okay, so he's going to try an attack 3. And that's going to also have a throw in it. And how many spaces you throw them will use the die on a D3. So it's a throw 1. All right, I kind of like this. All right, only if it's successful will he get the throw. All right, so let's turn this over. He's got a defense of 3, okay, which is good. And we'll discard that one. And then turn it over. All right, so he's going to attack for 3. He's going to defend for 3. Let's see what his defense is. Oh, nice, 3. He's going to defend 3 shields. So he's got to roll some good stuff or else he's going to be in trouble. 1, 2, 3. It's a push. And because it's a push, he's not going to do any damage to him, but the attacker will get to use any kind of ability. That would be kind of cool. So he's going to pick him up and throw him. And he's going to go 2 spaces. And he's going to throw him sideways into here, which would destroy this. And then into here, which would destroy this. And give him 2 damage. Okay, let's go with that. Tie goes to the attacker. And only if he has an ability. He doesn't do any damage. But he doesn't defend. Yeah, because that'll kind of speed it up a little bit. Alright, let's try that. I know this is a little different, but it's just something I'm messing with. Alright, so now he has a movement of 2. He's going to go 1, 2, and keep his distance. He has attack here. He has defense here. Let's see what his attack is going to be. Range 2 to 4, so he can stay out of range, and he's going to attack for 2, and that's going to cause possibly a knockback. Okay, I like that. He is going to defend. He's got a defense of 2. Remember, we're using whatever dice value. All right, and that's going to go there. Well, I hope I didn't mess up any of his cards in here. No, okay. All right, so now they would reveal their 2 cards. All right, so he will roll his 2 defense dice. He's got 1 defense. This might be good for Ryu. Oh no, he gets 2 heat ups. So it's a complete miss. But he's starting to charge up his super power there. That could be huge here. All right. That gets discarded. He's got a movement of 2. He wants to get up close and personal. So he's going to move up. He's got 2 defense cards that he's going to use. He's going to use 2 offensive cards. And he's got an attack 3 at range 1. All right, the other one is a defensive card, which he's not going to use. All right, let's see here. And he has throw 0. So that means he would throw him, but it wouldn't do any good. Oh, he's got a 3 here, so he's going to defend here. See, the hard thing is about getting these cards is some of your good attacks you're going to have to throw away. I wonder if you draw one of the cards and then put the other card on top. That might be kind of cool. Like, oh, I know I'll get this for an attack card next turn, but I'll use this lesser attack. Alright, so he's going to use the 3 for defense. It may force you to say, well, I know I'll take some damage, but it might be worth it for me. Alright, so they're going to reveal He's going to defend for 3. He's going to attack for 3. He attacks. Oh, but he gets 2 and 1. Wow. So we're gonna charge up his thing. He's at 3. Now he's at 5. Oh, he's close to using that nasty attack that he has. Let's see if he can defend it. He does easily. He does easily. So that completely fails. Alright, so this gets discarded. Now he has a movement of 3. Does he want to stay within his grasp? Probably not. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Of course he's going to turn around. And he's going to get 2 attack here and 2 defense here. So let's see what attack he has. Oh, he's got a filthy one. It's charge 1 and then, yeah, which would be good, and knock back Shardukin. So he's going to attack for 3, no matter what, how you look at it. Let's put that one on the discard pile. He's going to try to defend. He has a defend 3. We'll just mix up. After a defender rolls their dice, you may force them to... Ooh, that might be cool too. We can use some of these abilities. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so let's discard that. They're going to reveal. He's going to defend for 3. He's going to attack for 3. He's going to charge up 1, and then he's going to roll 3 dice. And it's going to be 2, 4, 5. Ooh, that's pretty nasty. Can he defend 5? I don't think so. But he does get a charge up, and he gets 1 defense. So it's 5, so he's going to take 4 damage. He does get a charge up, which brings him up to 6. It's also going to be a knockback, too, because remember what we said on a knockback. Now, he could press it, and if he tries to get a yellow, I think that's kind of risky. So he's going to roll D3. It's going to go back 2, and he's going to push him back 1, 2. Not bad. Alright, so that's going to go here. That's going to go there. And he does 4 damage to the big fella. So now he's down 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 23. But he's got 6 of his charge up. He needs 2 more, and then he can get busy. Alright, this is pretty close. And if you guys think of anything, just add what you think you might want to see, or how we want to, you know, if there's anything better I can add to this. Alright, so let's pull these aside. This is going to be his defense cards. And these are the attack cards. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, he's got nothing that can help him. So he's going to move 1, 2. Try to stay out of range. Because he knows he's got nothing here. Super throw or free action. Now, see, I gotta watch. Well, these are events. See, this is a good one for attack at range 1. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2. He does have 2 movement. 1, 2. Okay, what was I thinking? And he can do this attack of 4. All right. And of course, he has a defense of 4. I gotta shuffle these cards better. So they're gonna reveal their cards. Free action, a super, plus throw, or free action. Discard this card to gain 2 on the meter. Ooh. Yeah, some of these things I can add in. I'm just trying to get the basic down before I start really worrying about text. 4. Okay, so he'll get to throw him one if he can activate this. So let's roll the attack dice. And oh Nelly, that's only 2. That's only 2. But he does get 2 power up, which is going to bring him up to 8. All right. That means that he's fully charged. Yeah, easily defeats it, and he goes up 1 charge. So Ryu's getting close. So he easily blocks everything there. Alright. So this is going to go here, and that's going to go there. Now, offensively, it's going to be Ryu. But he's charged up. He's not worried about too much. Okay. If the defender blocks, if you use these cards, you use 1 die. I think that's the way I'm going to go. He's going to go 3 with a knockback 2. Okay, so that's going to go here. Was there something special? Knockback 2. Ouch. Alright, so he's going to play this. And that's going to get discarded. Unless I take these out. If the defender... No. Yeah, he has nothing to block with. That's the way we can do that. So now he's going to get this attack no matter what. See, that's what we'll do with those event cards. He hits him for 1, but he does charge up 1. He's going to get a knockback 2, which is D3. That's 1 and 3. So he can knock him back 3. He can only knock him back as far as the thing. So he's going to knock him back there. Okay. That gets discarded. He's going to draw 2 there. He's going to draw 2 here. And as you can see, he could decide to just kind of, well, I can go with this or I can go with my attack. He's going to move up 1, 2. And then he's going to use his Ultra. He's going to spend all 8, which will bring him down to 1. So he's going to forfeit both these cards. And he is going to... He's going to defend with this. He's going to turn over. He's going to use 2 dice. And he's going to use 5. Ouch. And it's going to cause stun 2 and throw. Alright, let's see what we get here. Oof. Not much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he is going to roll 2. He gets 1, so he's going to take 3 damage, and he powers up 1. So he's going to take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to get stun 2, which means he only draws 1 card. Oh no, he draws no cards on his attack. And he's going to get thrown for 1. 1 die, that's 3 spaces he's going to get thrown. And he's going to get thrown back to there. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, I think that's the way we can do it. And that is going to go here. Now he draws no cards because he has stun 2. And he only draws two cards. But I think you draw 1 card regardless. No matter how much you get stunned. But he has to go with that card. He is going to have 2 cards. He has 3 movement. 1, 2, well, 3. I think he's going to move over here. See if he can pull something good. Defense, that's not going to help him. And then that's not going to matter anything. Oh, these were good offensive cards for him, but not good enough. He's going to move up 2. Ryu is going to defend. And then Zancreef is going to attack. Whoops. He's got throw 1, knock back. He's going to use this. After this attack resolves, move Zancreef up to 2 spaces. Well, that might be good. You could throw him, and then after this attack resolves, if the defender was moved by it, place Zancreef in the previous space if able. That's kind of interesting. Alright, let's see what he has for defense. He's got a defense of 3 here, so we're going to use that. So it's 3. Range 1. Oh no, see, that's not going to do it. I got to look at the ranges. Oh, dash 2. So you can come up and do that. There we go. And he's going to use this. So he's going to get 3. He's going to get 3. He gets a power up and 1. So he's at that power up stage. This might be an interesting point for him. He might try it with the red here. Let's see if he can get more than... Okay, so he's got 2, so he would do 1 damage. He's got a power up, so he's up to 1. 1 shield, so he's going to do 1 damage. And then he might draw a card, and if that card matches the combo, he might be able to do a combo. Whoops. Oh, he does. So he's going to roll 3 die because the red meshes with the red. And his defense, if defender blocks... Oh, this is an action. This is an attack. So he doesn't defend anything against this. So we already got 1 damage on him. Now he's got 3 more damage, so that it goes up to 4, and he gets another power up. And he gets the throw, or the knockback. Alright, so that discards into there. He could keep going, though. So he's up to 4 damage. Does he want to try again? But he would have to get a red. Nah, let's stay with the 4 damage. That's going to bring him down to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 13. Alright, now we're going to roll our knockback dice. 6. He's going to knock him back 3, but he can only go 1. Alright. Zancreef is going to have 2 defense, 2 offense, and he's going to move 3 here. 1, 2, and then back 1, 3. And what he's going to do, let me make sure that, okay, I got those cards there. He doesn't care about these cards. He's going to use his power up. Okay, it has a range of 1 to 8, 5 attack dice with an additional 3 damage if he can hit. So this could be pretty powerful. Okay. He's got 4 dice that he's going to defend with. He might be able to block it. Alright. We're going to roll and see how many we get. Oh, 2. Just 2. So he's going to get 2 shields. Ryu is going to try to really pile this on here. With 5 dice. So he gets 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Subtract 2. So Zancryf gets hit with 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, this is tight. It's 16 to 13. All right. Oh, I already rolled that. Very interesting. All right. We're not playing with the rules. I'm trying a solo variant type of thing that I'm trying to work out in my head to make this where it's kind of even and fun. And so far, I'm enjoying myself. Okay, so they're at 3. Okay, so he used up all 8 of his things. So now he's down to 0 because there is no 0 in here. Alright, let me see here. Alright, so now it's Zancryf's turn. So he's got 2 attack cards that he's going to go with. And 2 defense cards. Let's take a look before we move. Range 1, he wants to get in there. That'll do stun and knockback if he can do it with the head thing. So he's going to move 1, 2. Let's go to our other camera here. Alright. And that gets discarded. He's going to pick a defense card. It doesn't matter which one he uses. That's going to be the defense. It's going to be 2 dice here for Ryu. And then 3. It's only green there. He can knock him back and stun him too, which would be kind of critical here. Alright, so he's got 3 dice here. Let's roll the 2 defense dice. Oh, just 1 shield. This is a golden opportunity for the big fella. If he can roll something good here. No. No. It's a push. But he does have a power up. So he's up to 4. And remember what we said, that a tie goes to the attacker. See if this deals. Oh, okay. So he'll get stunned, which he'll only be able to draw 1 card, and knock back how many? 2. So that's 1. So he's going to knock him back 1. All right. So that gets discarded. And that gets discarded. All right, that makes sense. So now Ryu only gets 1 card. And Zancryf gets 2 to defend. He's going to take a look here. This is not going to help him as far as attacking wise. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3. Zancryf is going to turn around. Doesn't matter what this has. Zancryf is going to pull 2 attack. And he's getting 2 defense. Ryu's in trouble here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, he's going to want to get it. He's got 1, 2. And then Ryu is going to pick that. He's going to take this. He's attacking 3. with a throw 1, and he's defending with 3. So defense. He's got 3 defense there. That's 3 defense. Let's see if he can outdo that. 2. No, that's a complete, but he does get another power up, which is going to bring him up to 5. All right. That goes there. That goes there. It's going to be 2 attack and then 2 defense. And 1 to 3 range. So he can move back 3. 1, 2. And this will cause a knockback. +1 attack die at range 3. So that'll bring it up to 3. And this, what does he got? Oh, he's got a defense 4. Yep, defense 4. Let's roll the 4 defense dice. Not good at all, but he does get 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be enough to power up another attack. He got no defense. Ryu, on the other hand, is rolling 3 because he's at range 3. And this will also do a knockback. Oh my goodness, my goodness. He's going to get a power up finally. So he's up to 2 and does 3 damage to Zancreef, who now is even with Ryu. So this is an even fight here. Let's see. And he gets a knockback. So we said that we would do this. So he's going to go back 1. So that's going to make it tough for the big fella, who has 2 cards left. And we have to shuffle for Ryu. Alright, let's go up top here. This is something I'm messing with. For those of you that just popped in and go, oh, you're playing the rules completely wrong. I'm trying to do this where you can have an element of playing this solo and make it really tight, which right now they're at 13 health versus 13 health. And I think adding more of the abilities in might help certain things. I tried to stay away from it just for now, and just use certain abilities. But as I'm seeing that there's certain things that I could do here and make it good or better. So it's a work in progress. Okay, Zancreef is going... Alright, so he needs to move up with range. Yep. He's going to move 1, 2. It's 1. So he's going to be able to do that with 4 dice. And we're going to have to shuffle those dice. Let's see what we got for defense dice. He's got 2. Alright, 4 versus 2. Let's see how this works out. Is there any specials on here? Oh, he can throw him. See, this super spend 4 on the meter to play as a face-up attack counts as heat or in damage and do not gain on the meter. Oh, count as a hit. Oh, see, a super would be count as a hit. Oh, that would be pretty cool if we added that in. Okay, so he's going to get 2 defense dice. Oh, we could turn those face up. Let's roll his 2 defense dice. Oh, what am I doing? let's go up top here. He's going to get 1 defense, and he's going to get one of these. He's going to roll 4. He has a chance to really do some damage here. And he does. And he's at his superpower. So he's got 4 minus 1 is 3 damage. What is this? No, it doesn't give you anything. So he'll get to throw him 1. Or a free action. Discard this card to gain 2 on the meter. No thanks. So he's going to throw him 2. And I think he's going to throw him right here. And through here. So that's going to do an additional damage. So that's going to be 3. So 4. So he's down to 9. So Ryu has to kind of beef it up a little bit, or he's going to get chewed up. Alright, let's shuffle these up. As we're coming to a critical part of this here. Zencreef could be just 1 ultra away from taking out Ryu. Alright. And I'm taking my time, and I know this is dragging out a little bit, but bear with me. I fit everything into an hour. Ryu's on the attack. Let's see what he's got here. He's got a +3 at range 2 at 2 to 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that end. Oh, if he was able to get to range 5. So he's here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's no. Unless he goes all the way back. No, he would have got a +1. So we'll go with that. And Zencreef, he's going to defend right there. Alright. So he's going to have 2 defense. 3. With knockback 1. That could be huge. Let's go with our defense first. He's got 2 defense. 3 dice. That's 2, 3. That's 1 more. Plus he gets a thing here. Does he really want? Does he want to try to chance it? Because it's a yellow and a blue. I think he's going to try to chance it here. And he's going to pull a card, and it's a blue. So he's going to get 2 more dice. Now, if he defends this... Oh, it's 2 on 2. Oh, no. That's 2. Just 2 additional dice. So he was +1, +2, and another power-up. And a throwback. Which could be devastating here. Oh, he's only going back 1. Wow. So now he does 2 damage to the big fella, and now it's 9 to 11 as far as powers go. Well, he can't do his ultra now, which was perfect for Ryu defensively. All right, let's cut those out. All right, let's get this all out of here. That knockback really helped him. So there versus there. I think we're starting to get something here. Thanks, Nick. All right, so he's going to defend here for 2. Let's see what the big boy got. He's going to move 2, and then he's going to be able to do this for 2 attack because he gets the dash up 1. So it's 2, and then he's defending 2. Let's roll and see what happens here. That's 1 defense. That's good. Let's see what the big fella does as he dashes up 1 and rolls 2. That's enough to do 1. So he's at 8. All right. Ryu. Yep. So now it's Ryu's turn. 1, 2. And he's got to be in range with this. He can do a charge 1, which would knock him back. That'll be 3. He's not going to use that. All right. Defensively. Yeah, he's going to take 3. No doubt about that. All right, 3 on 3. Defense. 2 shield and 1 power up. You keep getting power ups, you just count down 8. That's the way I'm doing it. He's trying to get a bunch of hits here. Whoops. Oh, that's not going to do it. He needs a critical here. No, he does not. But he does get to throw him back. And that's going to go back too. 1, 2. All right. All right. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough. He needed like 1 more. Because he's going to move up 2. He's going to use his critical. And he's going to defend against it with 3. Hopefully that's enough. This could be devastating right here for Ryu. So he's going to roll his defense dice. He gets 2 defense. All right. Against 5 dice now. And we got to count that down to 2. Oof. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 2. That's going to be 5. That's going to leave Ryu with just 3 health. Now here's the worst part about it. He gets thrown for 1. So that's going to be 2. And he's going to be stunned for 2, but that means he only gets to draw 1 card. All right. I think this works. And let's see. Ryu's going to get 1 card. He does have 3 movement. And then, oops, the big fella here. He's defending with 3. Let's see what he gets. It's going to be 2 attack. Charge 2. This attack gets +1 for each space the defender was moved by charge. So he can move up to him, and charge can push him back 2. So it'll be 1, 2. Well, that's if it hits. So he's got 2 here against 3 defense dice. Let's see how much he rolls. He gets 1 defend die. And let's see if he can get 2 hits here. Oh, he does. He gets 3. So that is going to nail it. That's going to take that out. So it's going to be 2 plus the 2 charge. And that is going to be... Oh, this attack gets +1 die for each space the defender was moved by the charge. Oh, so when you charge, you push him back. Okay. Well, we'll add 2 dice. So it was 3. Yeah, because he got 2, 3, and yeah, that eliminated that, so it's at 2. So plus 2 more dice. Oh, 2, 4, 6. He does 6 to him. This is really, really close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 5 health left. Oh my God. To 3. Wow. It's going to come down to this. If Ryu can defend here, He's right up on him, and he wants to stay on him. So there's going to be two defense things. Obviously, he's going to take the 3 defense, and oh, he gets nothing. Oh wait, hold on. Place this card as a face-down attack. If the defender blocks this event, deal 4 damage. Reduce hits as normal. See, no, that's. See, I don't like that. These need this. These need to be pulled out, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull those out. So let's go this way. We're gonna go 4 dice. See, if I pull those events out, this makes this really kind of a little bit better. Chris, I'm working on like it says, Rob works on Street Fighter. I'm working on a solo variant, and this seems to work pretty good because it's pretty tight here. It's 5 health to 3 health, and it's been pretty even all the way through. So he's going to get 3 dice, and he's going to get 4 dice. Ooh, if he just does 3 damage to him. So he has a chance. Well, he's going to go up 1 here and 2 defense. So he's got 2 defense here. If he rolls more, if he can roll +3 here. Oh, he only rolls 2. No, 1, 2, 3 to 2. So he's able to do 1 damage, which brings Ryu down to 1. I mean, down to 2. Alright, so this gets discarded here. This gets discarded here. Oh, and I just want to check. Was there? Oh, there was a throw 1. So remember, we use one dice to throw. So that is going to be 1, 2. He's going to throw him 3 spaces. That might be enough. That might be enough to save him. But no, he has a movement of 3, as you know. So he draws 2 cards there. 2 cards for defense here. He's going to use the 3. And I think one of the variants I'm going to change up a little bit. Yeah, this is real close. Oh, this is 3 plus charge 1. Or we can go this with 2 and get +2. For each space the defender was moved by charge. So he moves up 1, 2, 3, and then he can charge him. Well, charge him 2. 1, 2. So that's going to give him 2 dice. That's going to give him 4 dice. And this, he gets 3 for defense. Let's see what happens. He's going to get 3 defense here. That might be enough. Might be enough. Against 4, I don't know. That was more than enough defense, because all he did was do 2 hits. And the way I'm doing it, okay, so, and I think the next game, what I would do is, the way I would change it is, whatever card you pick, you have to put the card that you don't use on the top of your deck. I think that would be interesting. Zancreef. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. He's got a 4 attack with a throw 3. Yeah, I see. That would be kind of interesting, because it would really depend if you wanted to do whatever. Okay, so I would keep this with the defense 2. I would take these event cards out for the most part. So it's 2 versus 4. This could do it all right here. He's going to get 2 dice. Can he? Oh, he's got 1 defense there. He's hanging on by a thread against 4 dice. Let's see what happens here. 2, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be 5 damage. That's going to be enough to destroy Ryu. And there we go. And this was tight. this went all the way down. If Ryu was able to get his Ultra again, oh my God, that would have been devastating. Would have been devastating. Here's a couple of things. Here's a couple of things that I would do. I think after playing this extensively now and trying these new rules, the thing I would do is draw the 2 cards, and the one that you don't use goes on top of your deck. Here's where the strategy comes in, and I want you to think about it. If you have a heavy defense that you would use, or a heavy attack, if you were on the attack next, you could say, okay, I don't want to use this all as an attack right now. This other card would be perfect. Just do a light attack, and I know he's ramping up his special power. Maybe I want to put this on top. Or, okay, I can use this, absorb some damage, and then put the other card that has a heavy attack on it on top of the deck, knowing that I'm going to be able to. So that's where some strategy would come into it. Picking the 2 cards, putting the one on top, and then the other one. And trying to outthink yourself. Take out some of the event cards that don't do things. Use a little bit more of the abilities. I think that making the game come down to the dice rolling really takes it, if you're playing it by yourself, takes some of the cards out of it. Combos, like I said, if you don't hit the combo, this keeps you from keep on trying. They keep on pulling a card that can possibly break it up. You can combo as much as you want if you could be successful. If it gets broken up, it breaks up the combo and nothing happens. So I think that adds an element of risk and chance. So you're trying combos, and eventually it gets blocked, so the combo does no damage. I have a bunch of the expansions. I've got the bosses expansion. I've got like three of the ones from a lot of characters I don't know from Street Fighter 3, because I was beyond that. So this is a work in progress. But if you take what I'm doing and you have this game and you give it a whirl, I don't think you can go wrong. It especially if you're playing by yourself, because I'm not going to have anybody that's going to be able to play with me. But this is a beautiful, beautiful game. And this is nothing against the design of this game. The game plays pretty well, you know, when I try to play it by the rules. But I just think that there's kind of a bit of overkill or over defense on it at times. So I try to leave it open to where you can go. Yeah, I have all those figures, Nick. And maybe we'll try this again. And I like where if you do the damage and then they smash into things, they get additional damage added on. Thanks, Rob. Those rules seem pretty easy to work with. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, the one thing I would do, Chris, is when you pick the 2 cards, and like I said, it doesn't matter. As long as there's a dice value up in the thing, they can use it as a defense. And I think that's where this makes it kind of fun, where if you know, instead of it being so one-sided at times, that it kind of makes it even. Like every time I've done this and tried this, it's come down to 1 or 2 points. The games are a little longer, but you find that there's strategy, and I think by taking the 2 cards, picking one that may benefit you the next turn and putting it on top, and then using that card and discarding might work as far as solo use. Or even with 2 players, it might be a little fun to try to mess with. The only bad thing about this game is the unusable insert. Okay. I haven't had any problems. This game is gorgeous. It does a lot of different things, and I think it's a lot of fun. These decks are interesting. I like the risk reward by changing the rule that I did. If you turn over the card, number one, if you don't get, you take a chance. If you don't match up for a combo, that the combo is dissolved. I mean that the offensive move is dissolved. Also, if it gets blocked, and any part, you can keep on going with the combos if you want, if you can match the colors, but if you don't, it messes up. No place to store the cardboard environment. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. This game's fun though. Maybe just get yourself a nice little, like I do with games that don't fit in there. I buy myself some of these bigger totes, and I'll put it all in there, and I'll just write Street Fighter on it. I have ones where you can probably assemble all this, and you could put, they're little totes that you can get at Hobby Lobby, which I'm probably going to go to today, and keep this up. And then just assemble everything and put it all in there, and just write Street Fighter scenery on it, and put it and keep it with the box. There's a lot of things that I paint up stuff that I put in these things here that you can get at Hobby Lobby, and I'll write like Dead Zone on it because I don't want it getting all messed up. 20 ways to skin a cat, my friends. 20 ways to skin a cat. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a work in progress, but I really think, and if you watch this, and of course, you know, you go, oh well, you know, whatever. And I hope you guys will hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. But if you like this, or like what I'm doing, or maybe you see something that I can add to this to make this a little bit better, put it in the comments, and maybe we'll come back and give it a try. Why not? I'll break out some of the other heroes and stuff like this. But this was one of those games on our thing that we wanted to get done. I mean, this stuff is just, it really adds a lot. I just think there were just a couple things that could have been a little different, that could have been good with this, but I this gives me great joy to play this. I really like what they did here. And I had fun right now, and that's the most important thing. So there you go. All right. Until next time, it's your old boy Rob. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you thought this was fun. And again, watch it. Let me know if you think there's something better we can add, or maybe I'm missing something, or maybe I drag this out a little bit. How long do we go? Hour 12 minutes. I try to keep everything to under an hour, which is perfect. Let me know if you have some better ideas. I would love to see your ideas. Marvel versus Capcom. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun, especially if it came all painted like this. That's one less thing I got to do. Have a safe day. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for watching, as always. And until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We got a pretty big week coming up. So I'm looking forward to even more stuff that we've got our hands into and are doing. So guys, have a great day. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.